Yes, there is still Summit Avenue with all its grandeur of St. Paul's past. Yet on other of the city's streets stand reminders of how sensitive we are to our history. Homes that are dying from neglect or being torn down. So anxious are we to make way for the new. Some folks are working hard to make sure that doesn't befall the house that could be the oldest in all of the Twin Cities. A house that remained in one family for 121 years.
The house itself used to be a dairy farm out here, and they also, when we were kids, grandparents were still raising poultry.
That's Jack Valera and his brother Jerry. They remember spending lots of time at this house at 365 Michigan Street, St. Paul. Growing up next door, hearing stories from their grandma.
There were no streets. This was, as she told us when we were kids, it was a cow path that just meandered past the front of the home.
It was a time when you looked across the street and saw farmland. That's their father as a little boy. Today, the view has certainly changed, but the memories are still strong.
She was always cooking, baking something, and it was always done summer and winter with a stove.
Yeah, that was Grandma's, because her place definitely was in the kitchen.
Both brothers want to see the house preserved. So recently they sold it to Jim Sazevich, president of the Upper Town Preservation League. He says the house dates back to the 1840s.
What you're looking at here is one step up from a log building. They were still building log houses when this building was constructed.
According to Jim, this home contains some of the oldest masonry in the Twin Cities. In here, a cupboard chimney.
In medieval times, this top chamber of the cupboard would be very often brick, and from the heat of the stovepipe, they would actually bake things and keep things warm in this space. Notice the narrow stair hall here. Of course, this was unusable space.
Upstairs in the sleeping lofts, nothing much has changed from when Jack and Jerry slept here as young boys. Even the big square-head nails where they'd hang clothes are still here.
You'd go to bed at night, take your clothes off, and that's where the clothes would hang until morning. And today, of course, you have walk-in clothes closets.
And don't even think about touching the walls. They're still coated in calcimine.
This is a forerunner of paint, and basically it's just a chalk-like substance, and if you lean against it or brush against it, you can carry it with you, actually.
Even the lumber is loaded with historical significance.
The first circular saws that were brought to Minnesota cut the lumber that you're looking at.
So much history, so much meaning. Even the chicken coop in the backyard remains as it has always been. Years of family pictures taken in this very spot. All a testament to St. Paul's past, a past that the Valera brothers are hoping will be shared with others.
I would like to see it preserved for other people, kids, not only mine or my grandkids, but something where they could come out and say, I seen the oldest house in the city.